banning the Swain is also a good measure though. That's a very soil champion, and having that in the bot lane is still going to be hard to face against, and I can expect that Z is going to be the one playing ADC for this team. So ThunderTalk, or rather EDG, doesn't want to face that, because that's one of the champions too that J-Team used against them that was effective so much that they weren't able to do anything against it.
Yeah, now Shen, Rakan will be taken out here for the side of ThunderTalk, but ThunderTalk, they are respecting that Camille, that Varus, and that Ornn. We did see 3 of these champions make it to a single team yesterday.
Yeah.
When JDG took, I believe it was Ornn, Camille, Varus, Swain, and Aatrox in just one team comp, and absolutely shredded. Because I mean, what do you expect when you have that sort of team composition?
Yeah.
But EDG will be picking up that Gragas, very big priority. He is one of the best supports in the meta at the moment, and he has been for a long time. That does leave the Kai'Sa open here for ThunderTalk.
Ooh, picking up the Alistar against the Gragas is also a really good measure, because they don't want EDG to pick that Gragas up, try to flex it to Xiaozhang in the top lane so that they would have a really good flex lane on their side. So that is going to be forcing the Gragas to go to the support role right now. And that's also a good measure here for ThunderTalk Gaming. But now EDG goes back to the basics, goes back to the Garen, always has been a strong pick. And this Corki, what we were saying a while ago, has always been a priority. I hope ThunderTalk picks an Ashe up, because Ashe is also a good one for this matchup. But the Vi also is not bad.
Yeah, the Vi is actually pretty good for the composition that ThunderTalk wants to run. So you have the Alistar as a tip of the spear, right? And that's going to be on SMY. He has to be the one who engages here. And he basically has so much leeway to make mistakes because he is Alistar. He can pop that Unbreakable Will at any time whenever he's in danger. And the Vi is just there to follow up. And especially in those late game team fights, follow up with that cease and desist, that Vault Breaker, and really be a big distraction, a big target for EDG to focus on, while either Soil or Z on the Kai'Sa are just free hitting in the back. And looking at the rest of these bans, they are trying to pinch Xingdao 7, while EDG trying to take champions off of Shin's plate.
Surprised about the Wukong takeoff, because there's not a lot of champions that could fight against the Garen, and those champions are probably the Renekton, the Wukong, and if they want to play it safer, they could ban the Jax on the side of EDG, so they don't have a safe laner on the Baron lane. So they don't have a lot of choices here for Shin now. The only one I could think of is probably an Aatrox in the top lane, but that's also not a good matchup against the Garen. So now Ziggs is gonna get picked up, and that is very much needed if they want someone to really wave clear for Soil. Now, that's a good pick.
Yeah, I quite like that, Jax. Very, very nice to see that Shin is going to be pretty safe up there. Okay,
I like that.
Now you on the Ezreal, because I quite like this as well. Very, very safe along with the Corki. Keeping themselves at the back, away from danger. You got the Valkyrie for the Corki, the Essence Shift for the Ezreal. Makes themselves a lot harder to pick off from that Alistar, from that Vi. I think it's going to have to be Shin who gets an angle in from the side to really try to go in. But speaking of Shin, Xin Zhao coming off for Xingdao.
Yep, and having Xin Zhao also for Xingdao 7, this is one of the champions that has been contested a lot when they were fighting a J-Team. And this also is because Xingdao 7 is such a good Xin Zhao player. And that's one of his top champions too. And even Xbai is also one of the better Xin Zhao players that we have in the tournament. And Xin Zhao getting picked is really great, especially when you have a Kai'Sa, when you have a Ziggs, which are the highest damage potentials here in the side of ThunderTalk. Once you get a Crescent Guard in, it would be hard. And also, we have seen the Ezreal to the Corki a lot more. And this is because Kai'Sa is a priority. And having more range than a Kai'Sa is also a good thing whenever you have fights.
Yeah, that is very, very true. You do need to have that little bit extra range, and on the Kai'Sa, it is almost imperative that you keep yourself safe as well.
Yep.
She does have the killer instinct to reposition, but that is just that's an ultimate. That's a one-time thing.
Yeah.
Whereas the Corki and the Ezreal or Valk plus Essence Shift makes them a lot safer options, but they can't do the same kind of just insane damage that the 3 evolution Kai'Sa does.
Yeah. And that's one of the things that I love about the meta changing once 4.2a just came out. That people have been prioritizing the Kai'Sa every time just because of the fact that Kai'Sa is just so good. Going AP, maxing Void Seeker is a really good tool and just poking out enemies before the fight even happens, and that deals a lot of damage altogether. But now, so far, the answer has been the Corgi, the answer has been the Ezreal every time, and sometimes the Zeri also comes out, but this is good. Ezreal against the Kai'Sa, having safe range, is just such a good answer against this matchup.
Yep, a really, really good answer. But look at how they have arranged these lanes. Look at how they've actually made themselves, or put themselves in this early game. It is going to be Yu and Shin on that bot lane, while the dual lanes are going to be in that Baron lane.
Both of them really expected that the other would be moving towards the top side of the map, but because they both expected that, they're gonna be met with the other side of things, and this is basically a really normal lane for both of the players here. So what do we expect here? Fights in the top lane though.
Little bit of a fight, yeah. SMY and Soil getting a little bit of a scuffle right there, but it should be completely fine. Nothing to write home about, because it is just kind of standard here. Even though Soil is on that Ziggs, he is still going to be incredibly safe because he can just bouncing grenade from 5 miles away. He doesn't even have to be anywhere near the fight to be able to fight.
Yeah, at this point, they don't really have kill threats until their jungler goes to the top side of the map. And I'm really liking how fast XBuy has been taking this jungle camps on the top side of the map, but has been discovered by the Sword. So whatever happens, EDG has an idea that if ever they try to go for a gank, here comes the other jungler, because Shingdo7 is also in the area.
Yeah, Low XBuy not going to commit to that right now. He doesn't have his cease and desist to make this gank really effective, but you can see how much priority they are putting on their dual lanes. They want to keep them either safe or just keep. Alright, you. I see you. He wants to mess up that back timing. So Shin is going to be forced to stay in the lane a little bit longer, which could be to the detriment of you, because we do see XBuy maybe around there a little bit.
It's a good thing that he
Not
didn't
quite.
commit to the bot lane, because he doesn't know if there's a ward in the Tribrush. That's why Thunder Talk is still safe. I'm really liking how most of the game ones that we have has been very chill, has been both of the teams just chilling out, just checking the other team out if ever they are safe on that lane. But now, because they have seen XBuy in the area, Yu is going to be playing it a bit safer, and they have an idea that there's a ward here in the Tribrush.
Yep, they do know that Shingdown7 has been seen, so just a little bit of feeling out in this game so far. It's a talking stage so far between these two teams.
Still not on that deep talk stage for both of this.
Not the 3 a.m. talks yet.
Yeah, not yet there. They're just feeling it out, just knowing if they should commit to any fights. Now, maybe until the 5-minute mark, that is when we will see how the result is going to be. Is it a swipe left, or is it going to be a swipe right for both sides? But a fight mid lane.
It's going to be a swipe right onto Z, because they have committed hard, but the actual barrier will keep him safe. The True Shot Barrage will be a swing and a miss. Xiao Zhang getting denied that kill, but you saw how XBuy and SMY were there, ready to keep him alive.
Oh, no, yeah. They tried to go for the mid lane. Good explosive cast, just pushed him through the wall, but if ever that moved him towards the other side, that could have been way better to Thunder Talk, but they're still not done. XBuy's in the area.
Yeah, XBuy maybe was looking for a revenge gank there of some sort, but with Z being a little bit low, has to just back out and try again next time. This is a lot of effort coming in from EDG to put themselves up in the forefront, but the longer that this does go on for Thunder Talk without them being super gapped, the better it is for them, because the harder they'll be able to scale with the Jax, the Kai'Sa, and the Ziggs.
Yeah, even though we have an Ezreal, we have a Corki on the other side, it's just way better for the side of Thunder Talk. And this is how they have been playing ever since. They really love just scaling up. They really just love just being conservative in the early game, because they know that if this reaches the late game, it would be just way better for them. And I do expect during this 5-minute mark, the first objective, they're just gonna trade, and they're not gonna commit to anything.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's kind of the trend that we've been seeing with a lot of these Chinese conference teams is you just trade the objectives out because there's no reason to really risk that that fight and then having those 2 objectives stolen from you because that just kills your entire early game. There's a package though on the Corki, the Corgi. There you go.
Yeah, one of the best skins that we have for Corki though. In
The best skin. Best skin.
yeah, so cute. But here, right now, Thunder Talk really wants to go for a fight. Really surprised that they're going for this. They have their first items, but I don't know if it's gonna be enough.
Oh. There's going to be a fight, though, here in the top lane with Shin and Xiao Zhang. Now, Shin, he's going to be going on to Xiao Zhang. Where's the Essence shift here? He has to use the flash out. And now that Ezreal's not going to be in this fight, Xing.7 already incredibly low. He gets the Dragon, though. So that's already worth it. But this fight is starting to go the side of Thunder Talk. Everybody has to disengage, has to flash out over the wall. But Shin is there to run and try to chase them away. Alone is alone on their turn. And he's going to get jumped. And Z will be giving that first blood over to Shin.
Honestly surprised. Shin could have got the kill there if he flashed in the right place, but because of the fog, he wasn't able to get it. And also, as we said during the start of this game, Shingdo7 is just good at smiting his objectives, and we've seen it. Even through the pressure, he was able to take it.
Yeah, he was incredibly low, but focused on the objective, got the first Drake, and now they're going for the first, or well, the Rift Herald. There's no second Rift Herald anymore. It's just the one thing. So a double objective start here for EDG. This could snowball really quickly for them. Yeah,
this is one of the things that they're so good at. Look at this. During the fight, XY wanted to go for a kill against Shingdo7, but because he wasn't successful with that, and the Crescent Guard really helped him so much, that really just turned in favor of EDG. And now having double objectives would just be super good for them just because of the fact that they could push the mid lane, snowball it in their favor, and Thunder Talk would have no answers for that.
Yeah, but we do have to take note that the kill did go over to Shin, so at least that Jax is going to start to scale a little bit harder, can be that split pushing menace that we know him to be. But at this point, though, it's still a little bit dicey on the side of Zay and Soil. They haven't really gotten themselves...
Oh!
What? Look at that. Explosive cast already into the Mega Inferno bomb. They've isolated Shingdao7, but will he be able to fight back? No, he won't. He gets taken out by Soil.
One more
even
bonk.
Though another bonk there. Wow. They didn't care about that tower at all.
And because
they went for the fight.
Yeah, and I was surprised that they actually went for it. That's one of the things that is surprising about this Alistar's that we have in the tournament. Every time they surprise people when they thought that they're going to be taking their Rip Herald right there, they just went for the kills because they know that that's a tower down anyway. Might as well just get a kill while that's happening.
Yeah, and that's kind of the route here for Thunder Talk. They want to get their carries fed because even though they gave away those 2 objectives, this is the route that they need to take if they want to be competitive, if they want to compete for that second or third Drake. They need to give power over to Soil and Z.
Yeah, you need to at least give them an edge. Just push him over right there, and having that, honestly, that half item edge against the other carries would be so good for the side of Thunder Talk Gaming. And that's what they want to do. They want that route to keep happening. And now with 2 towers down,
has no idea.
Has been it.
He's going to get safe and desist though. Even with Essence Shift, he still gets stunned up, and that's going to be the kill there for the jungler. But now SNY is going to get aggressed on. It won't be a trade so far, but there's so much commitment here by Xingdao. He gets headbutted away. He doesn't even get the kill. He used so many resources for that. But SNY gets away scot-free.
My man, really, really good. Use it to stun there, use it to headbutt. Deny them the fact, deny them the kill. And this is just so good for the team. And now we're still seeing towers on both sides. And at least now they equalize it on the side of Thunder Talk by taking down 1.
Yeah, that was really, really good map movement from Thunder Talk. Great target isolation as well. And you can see how comfortable they are getting these picks as a team. It's already 3-0 in favor of Thunder Talk. And Shin was able to get that tower solo, so that Jax is going to start to be really threatening in these team fights. They have to respect him and the possibility of that Jax just coming in from the side. But now Shingdao7, he has no idea that XY is actually here.
Yeah, and even though he has an idea that SNY is also here, they could have just taken the kill on the top side of the map. Wait, what? That didn't hit. But again, Thunder Talk Gaming really just wants to go for the push, just wants Z to be really confident on the top side of the map. And because they're gonna push here, they might be able to take the tower, but because they don't have a lot of vision, they didn't risk it.
Yeah, no risk here for, honestly, just a tiny bit of reward there if they were able to get that kill. It would have gotten the Garen and the tower, but putting themselves at that risk was really a losing proposition for Thunder Talk, so they will take a safer route. Just going for the tower, but now that this Ice Drake has spawned up, it is EDG once again who have gotten the first position.
Yeah, great position for EDG. When they start this fight, Langui is also in the area, might be able to go for the body slam if ever that happens, and EDG just needs to shove the wave so that they have priority before this even starts. But because they don't have any idea on where Shin is, this would be a bad fight for them.
Oh, now they know where Shin is. They've gotten the information from Langui, but I mean, at this point,
still dancing.
Is just push and pull. Exactly, the dragon dance happening right here. The vision as well is not the best on either side. A little bit of damage on the soil for the two-shot barrage, but Shin may want to start pushing here so that he can threaten some lane pressure. Well, oh my god, are they just coming into this dragon? X-Spy is there though.
Ooh.
Okay, so SMY getting a little bit low. Yu is in the pit, but Langui does try to isolate him. But there's a begging for the bomb onto 3. Langui just hanging on by a sliver of health, and it's X-Spy who is now onto that dragon. No, the dragon actually resets. They have bullied the Gragas out of the fight, but he should be able to get back in.
Yeah, yes, the Warmog's gonna be good. They still have position. No more Mega Inferno Bomb. They might go win.
Z is going to be here, though. He does have that killer instinct still. Shin, though, has to fight here on this side. But on the other side, Langui is going to be isolated. SMY with the Unbreakable Will, incredibly difficult to take down. But Shin, he's actually alive. He gets the barrier and stops the Dimash Injustice in its tracks. And look at this big distraction play from Thunder Talk. They are getting hit by a lot of poke, though.
Yeah, they don't have any HPs anymore. It's going to be bad for them, but now they're going to start again. Oh!
Oh my god, huge pulverize onto 3, gives them the break, but they may still lose this fight because they've already lost Shin, and now they're going to lose another. They're going to use that Mega Inferno Bomb for just a space. SMY, Soil, and Z, they're all incredibly low, but it's still, oh my god, look at those health bars. Everybody's so low, slivers of health all across the board, but it's a 1-for-2 in favor of EDG.
Very much needed for them to take that. Ice Dragon is really good for their matchup, especially that they have 2 casters. They have the Kaisa, they have even the Ziggs together with them, and having extra ability haste would be really, really helpful. Let's take a look at that replay again. SMY started this fight explosively. With one great pulverize, he was able to foil the plans of EDG in the early stages. Just no Mega Inferno Bomb. If they had the Mega Inferno Bomb here, they could have taken down everybody from EDG.
Yeah, either it was a miscommunication or it just came off of cooldown right there for Soil. That was a little bit tragic. That could have been such a huge fight for Thunder Talk, but at least Edward Gaming finally got a couple kills to their names.
Yeah, really good for Thunder Talk to start that off. Getting some kills, but they still don't have the lead against EDG. And now, what we're going to take a look at is the items for both sides. Having the Ripmaker already on that Jax is such a good measure for this guy, and that is going to help him whenever a fight happens. A 1v1 against a Garen isn't even a problem for him. So now, what Thunder Talk wants to do is take off this mid lane so that they would have more access on the jungle of the other side.
Yeah, but speaking of access to the jungle, Shingdao 7 gonna get access here by SMY. That Alistar is truly unafraid. There's a Mega Inferno Bomb onto 2.
But members, though.
The backside of this fight, EDG maybe looking to fight this in a split way, but okay, so that two-shot barrage will... Yeah, it will be a tower down. No, it won't, actually.
Oh,
no,
a bit early on that satchel, though. That's why they weren't able to take it. But now with Thunder Talk Gaming, just positioning themselves on the top side of the map. Not everybody is here, so Z has free access. This is just free gold for the turret. And they're just going to take that down. Slowly but surely, they are covering the map. But what's the good thing here about EDG is that they're not really high in that goal gap. So this is still good for them.
Yeah. Absolutely. EDG can still really fight back. They just need to find the proper setup. They actually may be wanting to play for picks a little bit more, but Langui is a little bit hesitant on that, just because the members of Thunder Talk are not really exposing themselves too much to get picked off. X-Spy and Shin here down the bot lane, maybe the like prime targets, but Langui really just playing interceptor for his team, being the support that they need, and not really going for huge picks because SMY is the guy he has to contend with. The tip of the spear here, but he will get isolated. But that's an Alistar. Even if you isolate him with the explosive cask, he can just proto belt away.
Wasn't as far as they expected though. If that was a bit further, they could have really went in for it. Because SMY has the proto belt enchant, it was easy for him to just get away from there. Now Thunder Talk wants to go for a fight, and they have found you.
Shin is going to be going against two people here in the jungle, but that just gives him enough space to take that tower in the mid lane very cleanly. EDG, they are getting run around their own jungle here by Thunder Talk now. The outer layer of defenses has been taken out by Thunder Talk, so this gives them a lot more leeway. Oh, X-Spy, they don't actually know that he's here. He can just go for Langui. The support has been exposed, and he has been isolated with the cease and desist, with the Mega Inferno Bomb, and SMY is there to secure that kill. But can you fight back? He does get that Dimash Justice onto it, so that's the support for support here.
Super low HP is where they got SMY, even with the Unbreakable Will. It wasn't enough. And now it's Thunder Talk Gaming. Just taking down Sour in the mid lane was what really they wanted. That was just a bonus that they gotta kill the top-sided map. Now Thunder Talk really just wants to go about it. Right now, it should be the strongest time in where EDG should be taking fights, because if they got the 3 items on the side of Thunder Talk, it would be really, really bad for them. Now they're starting off already in EDG with that replay. We've seen Langui not seeing anybody.
At this point, has to really step up because he really did. He kind of messed up there by not worrying. I mean, yeah, he put his barrel down. Yeah, he popped that seeing plant, but unfortunately, the fancy feet, the dodges there by X-Spy just made sure that he wasn't seen. And yeah, that is a unfortunate moment for EDG. But now they are once again taking the first position here in the Infernal Drake.
Good positioning. Explosive cast comes in.
And that is going to be it for X-Spy. He's gone. The Dimash Justice will ring true. Now Shin trying to go in with a angle there. And the Killer Instinct right into the middle of them all. Z is putting himself in a lot of danger, but he is still fine. Soilo is in a lot of danger, but that's fine because Shin has actually found the Corki. He's now in the middle of the fight. He may be trying to take down Langui here, and he is successful there. That is a very tanky Jax. SMY now in the fight. But oh, just a very, very slight dodge on that two-shot barrage. Soil is incredibly low, and Shingdao7 knows it, and he just stabs him in the back with his spear. That's going to be EDG, evening up the kills and taking this Infernal Drake.
Yeah, Infernal Drake is going to be taken by them, and also because of the positioning coming in from Thunder Talk Gaming.
Oh!
I was surprised that they fought!
Okay, Z, okay, I see what you're doing. He went for it very hard, committed onto that onto Xiaojiang, but Yu is now the person that he has to be very careful of. There's the flash into the spin to win, into the Bash Justice. That's Yu taking another kill down. EDG solidifying their lead a little bit.
Yeah. Already had the ult again for Yu after that first battle. He was able to take down one with that Dimash Justice, and after he had the Dimash Justice up and ready. And now Thunder Talk losing that second Drake. It's really bad for them. They wanted that extra stats, extra AD AP. Could have been really good for them, but X-Spy was not in position to fight that. They had no idea, and without Z on this fight, this is going to be an easy Elder Drake for the side of EDG.
Yeah, even if X-Spy does try to go for steal, Langui is there, the tip of the spear, try to distract him, and then Xiaojiang goes in onto Soil, so this is a little bit of a distraction play, and now they've actually focused on the Ezreal, who is already gone golden, and Shin's gone golden as well. They have taken him out now, though, so that is going to be you having to focus onto these people in front of it. There's a teleport coming in, though, so this could still be a fight for Thunder Talk. They've made their way into this fight. They've forced the EDG away because Xiaojiang was a little bit too ambitious there.
Yeah, not a lot of mana. They tried to go for a fast kill, but because they got killed already, EDG going for this.
Oh no, that was going to be a bad semi-death rush there, because the members of EDG know that they can't go alone. They have to be together. They have to play like a team here. X-Spy he's risking this Elder Drake take in every single time it attacks. He gets lower and lower, but he has to kind of engage here. Langui is going to get ceased and desisted. There's the MIB on the 3, and hey, dude, take him out immediately. Shingdao now on the ropes. They have pushed away EDG with no jungler. They can now go for this Elder Drake.
Yeah, no jungler. They still have Shingdao7 available though, but EDG still is not in a position to contest this, but look at the back lines though. They might be up for a surprise.
SM1 is a surprise. The next buy goes in, but the immediate flashes away. Now they are focusing on the Shingdao 7.
See?
They're going to threaten this guy, and he's going to get taken out. There's no more jungler on the side of EDG for real this time. Xiao Zhang also been pushed away. ThunderTalk controlling the space so efficiently in their own jungle.
Yeah, they might still have a true shot barrage. Maybe a miracle still here from Xiao Zhang. Opened up Pandora's box when they didn't have a division in their own jungler. But now ThunderTalk Gaming wants to go for it.
But they're not going to. There's an MIB onto 2 this time, and that should be an easy smite there. The Elder Drake will be taken. No contest here. ThunderTalk now evening up the field once again.
Saw it go to 500 HP. That was really scary. One missile barrage could have killed that. But again, it was still ThunderTalk able to take the Elder Drake. And most of the time when you take the Elder Drake, this is your game already. And they can even double down with the Baron available. And with no vision yet for the side of ThunderTalk, they might be up for a surprise because Langui is in the area.
I really love how ThunderTalk are positioning themselves before these team fights, especially with SMY getting a huge flank there. It wasn't even Shin that they had to flank out. And okay, so there's a true shot barrage getting that information, but ThunderTalk haven't actually committed to starting this this Baron up. But maybe now they can with the information that EDG is going to be in that mid lane. Now, the information is also there for EDG, so they have to either commit to this Baron hard right now and melt it down.
They can't contest.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
They're just giving it.
Yeah, and also because they have the Elder Drake. They don't have the stats to fight against them. At the late game, they're just going to get bursted down, especially by Soul. If ever one Mega Inferno Bomb hits them, it's going to be hitting really hard. And that's what they don't want to do. They want to have a fighting chance. And this is the chance that they're looking for. But with the Baron buff and the Elder Drake, are they going to be able to fight this?
The siege is beginning here for ThunderTalk Gaming. The beginning of the end may be here as SMY goes in, but Shingdao 7 tries to go for it. And yes, Bob just took out 70% of Yu's health. But now they're just going to focus on these inhib towers, get the top one, get the mid one, and slowly push towards that last bottom inhib turret as the rest of EDG there are inside the base. That's a beautiful headbutt from Rice to start off the fight, and the fight will go the way of EDG almost. But that's just one pick. The Garen will trade his life, but that's going to be the Nexus. That was just a 1-for-1 at the final team fight, but the Nexus was focused down.
Good try for EDG. They wanted a fighting chance under the turrets because the Elder Drake is going to be really deadly for them if they fought them on that high note on the side of ThunderTalk Gaming. But still, EDG made it hard for ThunderTalk Gaming. But this is not what you want to happen when you're fighting against like